The National Brotherhood of Fathers' Rights welcomes you to an enlightening presentation for fathers in trying situations. Join us for a private audience discussion with Mr. Dennis Gack, founder of the National Brotherhood of Fathers' Rights, and questions by Mike Hill, an NBFR associate. On this audio companion CD, Dennis will give you insights into a wide variety of fathers' rights cases. Mr. Gack has authored the 9 books in the complete Father's Rights Protection System that you've received. He has an extensive legal background with 20-plus years in family law, and specifically in fathers' rights cases. He's a source of knowledge that even practicing attorneys turn to for insight and valuable information. This audio companion CD provides legal information, and our information is not to take the place of individual legal advice as obtained by an attorney. This CD is a fast-track primer, giving you a quick review of many common fathers' rights issues. Let's listen in now.
Next area I want to talk about is a termination of parental rights or adoption. A lot of guys will call up and have questions about their rights being terminated, either from the standpoint of I want my rights terminated because I don't want to pay child support anymore, or from the flip side, mom is remarried, they're trying to terminate my parental rights, and the new husband in the area is trying to adopt the child. Usually with the termination of parental rights, there has to be a tremendous reason that you're tremendously unfit. And again, remember I talk about shock factor. I mean, you've basically got to be a criminal, you've got to be in prison, you've got to be a heroin addict on the street. I mean, for someone to come in and try to terminate your parental rights, usually there has to be somebody willing to step into your position as the father or as the caregiver, willing to take over child support or support of that child. In the case of mom being remarried, that father that guy would have to come in and say, I'm going to adopt the child, I'm going to be able to provide direct support for that child, your child support will be terminated, but also all of your contact rights would be terminated as well. Now, if they are trying to terminate your parental rights without your knowledge, or actually with your knowledge, and you've got the right to be served, they have to serve you papers, you can show up in court and argue why you shouldn't have your rights terminated. It is almost virtually impossible, guys, to terminate your parental rights without your permission. What I have seen quite frequently, though, is guys didn't know there was a hearing of any kind. They terminate your parental rights. You haven't seen your kid in several months or so. You move to the other side of the country. Mom says she doesn't know where you're at, serves you paperwork at your last known address, goes through the whole hearing, gets an order, adopts the kid out, termination of parental rights. All of a sudden you show up and you're no longer a father. You can undo that process if there were errors in service or your rights were violated through the vacating. I would be setting aside a default, actually, or a process of vacating an order. So those are procedures you can follow, too.